So it is the long-awaited period after I finish my move. We're playing Super Auto Pets, of course, with the new Spankin' Weekly, which I hear is a crazy one, if only because everything is basically normal, except it's rainbow-powered, with the power of love and rainbows. It's gonna be better than ever before, I swears it will be. I'm curious if they actually, because I realized this was like a creator pack, like I think they asked like some creator to be able to like set this up so they could do it, which is interesting because at this point you gotta ask, you know, when is Northern Lion gonna make his own egg pack? I wonder if this was purely based on color or if they actually considered like, okay, of the red tier 1s, which red tier 1 would work the best with the guys I put in here? I will say the color coding did include a good amount, I think, of scaling foods. By a good amount, I mean 3, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in terms of Super Auto Pet Weeklies, normally there's like 1 or none, so that's actually pretty decent. We've got Double Pig, Legendary Fishes, Legendary Skaters, Subtle Ghost, Desolate Ghosts. I'm so sorry, ghosts. Not only are you dead, but you also have nothing and are like barren. I'm not entirely sure what the full-on definition of desolate is, but it sounds horrendous. Legendary Skaters, easy. We can't be Tony Hawk. You're gonna make me claim to be Tony Hawk? I can't just be a legendary skater. I haven't put in the work. I haven't put in the practice. In fact, I did think that skaters were cool, though. At one point in college, I got myself a skateboard. My parents actually got it for me going to college. It was a longboard, which is unfortunate because, as you may know, that is hard to turn with. But I attempted to learn how to skateboard using said longboard once, really early in the morning, so nobody could see me because I was embarrassed about failing. I proceeded to hella wipe out, smacked my head right on the concrete, and just kind of stood there on the concrete floor, like, chilling for a little bit because I was kind of concerned about, like, my brain health. And then I never tried again. The lesson is never try. It was interesting, though, because I was right across from the cafeteria when I was doing it. And the next time I went into the cafeteria, one of the people who work in the lunch area, you know, she was like, oh, I saw you, like, fall off a skateboard yesterday. I was, like, so afraid. I was really close to walking out there to see if you were okay. And I'm like, oh my god. I specifically thank you so much for your kind words there, but I specifically did morning things because I was hoping no one in God's name would ever see me doing the attempts I was trying to make there. Let alone horribly failing and then sitting there blank-faced for a strong period of time. You do things with foods. This thing with food is not good for long game, but it is something. What does Camel do? Well, the camel's already gone, in fact. That might have been a dromedary, yes. Camel would be doing a camel thing. Dromedary gives stats to the leftmost pet at the beginning of the thing. It's kind of like, I think there's like 2 or 3 animals that do similar concepts. Give stat to guy on side temporarily. Early game because you can only give so much to everyone in the shop and because most of the people in the shop are not going to buy, so it's mostly kind of useless. But some people do seem to be large respecters of giving stats in shop. Beefy units? Okay. Well, now that we've lost a life, and 1 too, we'd like to point that out, 2 victories on the horizon there. Now it is time to actually pay attention to what we're doing here. Currently, we're doing pig. I'm pretty sure brown is not a color of the rainbow, so I can't expect, yep, that's what I thought, no bison. Pig, you are existing for the sake of your big stats at the moment. I would like to buff someone who I care about more, though. So I could sell the chipmunk, and gain 2 1 gold copies of it. This means nothing to me, but I don't want you, so goodbye. I do appreciate you. In fact, I want you to be here for a long time. And, get this, a fun time. Both a fun and a long time. You can do both, don't let them deceive you. I want a beta fish more than I like a lot of my team. More than a woodpecker? Jellyfish is allegedly amazing. Sadly, I do not go for alleged amazingness. This is a weird-ass squad, because, like, what's going on here? We'll kill the beta fish. Or you, actually, if we get someone cool. We have 3 guys who want to be in front, and a giraffe boofing someone who is definitely not our big stat man. So in terms of smartness, meh. In terms of having many units that I think are kind of cool, meh. But with like a high-pitch end to the point, because it's kind of like, this is better than the first thing I said. Level 2 jellyfish. A jellyfish that is simply bigger than the last one. Seems, and a blobfish. We have so many hot killables. So many hot killables. Out? Well, if I want to do the dragonfly, you are beneficial. You know what? You're out. In which case, we'll pill you in front of the turtle. We're gonna go big turtle. Tomorrow, we're also gonna pill you, but not today because I don't have the money for that. Sadly, I'm a broke-ass bee and I don't know when to quit. Do I want to keep you? Maybe. You're getting pilled, don't commit to that. But also, you should give it to you, but also I don't want to boost you, so you should be here. So you should be here. Is this what we started with? I think we've gone a full circle. The circle it worked in the beginning. Don't quit it if it's doing its job, I guess. Kill the beta fish. I guess sell the pig beforehand. That's a beefy ass pig though. I say I don't want to commit the giraffe to boosting the pig, but I'm sure as hell gonna shit this like little dragonfly guy on the pig. That's functionable. I will say I have seen some people in the name of the beauty of this pack, right? The beauty of this pack is that of the rainbows. I've seen some people specifically make teams that also can only include one person of each color, and currently we're actually kind of doing that, so you could say we're challenging ourselves by accidentally doing the thing that is kind of fun. We're definitely doing that, yes. So this is gorgeous. If you could level, and thus you honestly want all of these things as well. I don't know if it's kind of late for you. Turn 7 seems like it's not too crazy late. Give Chili Perk the nearest friend behind. I would love you if I wasn't already committed to this green guy. Now you could say, Risley, please, why don't you notice? The giraffe is yellow and the eel is yellow. That's too much yellow. And I say, well, how about them apples? The eel also has orange on it. And if you were to measure the area of effect in terms of the colors that are happening with those two things, you might say that it's almost more orange. It's definitely not, but you could say that it almost is. And almost is closer than anything else I could possibly get to. You have decent health now. You're doubling. You're +4. 613. Not great, not horrendous. I'll give you another broccoli despite the fact that I do think that you having more attack would definitely be a hot jam. I would definitely prefer that over all else. If this sort of levels, I would love to get this. Okay, you know what? He wanted it. He wanted the melon more than anything else. Out of the face. I did move, yes. That was why you might have noticed. Maybe you have not. I did not stream for like a week up until this point. I missed Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I also missed the Super Auto Pets video yesterday because I was planning on like filming a bunch of stuff and uploading all at once before I left. But then I was unable to because moving takes a lot more effort than one might think, and I got too busy. But I'm back now. I'm in a new place that is extremely messy and full of boxes, but I did set up my computer, so we're back to the stream schedule at the very least. Happy times, happy days. New locations? Feeling it. I kind of wish that you had killed a guy. Ooh, spicy, spicy. How about stop now? I would like a sniper. If you could take a sniper and put it in my pocket, that'd be kind of cool. Now that you're leveled, we don't need the pig to be getting these stats. You guys are both kind of cool. Choose one free pet from your last opponent to stock. Hey, I just did technically ask for a crocodile. However, octopus. Has anyone considered that? Just like the concept of octopus, though? You all get stats. I could give somebody, you can have this, but mostly I really want you to level. Leveling is what we need in life. Do I want it to be you? Yes, because if someone's one of these two, I would like to get the level 3s. We have no chance for a move? Okay, so you can get out. Fine, 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 fine. We have an eel that's kind of strong. If one of these guys levels, we'd have, like, 2 guys that are kind of strong. 2 guys is all you need, right? 2 guys? I don't need more than, like, what, like 1 guy? Not enough. 3 guys? Now that's a party, but we're not here to party, we are here to kick ass. 2 guys is what you need. 1 beefy guy and 1 guy who snipes really hard. Here's our sniper. Have a chocolate. And more chocolate? Well, if you insist. What do you do? Increase of viability? We don't do that. I would say, well, there's a viability. Give friends... Damn! You know what? This is kind of a new unit. This man plus the other guy? That's the jam, isn't it? You plus the other guy. But it's too late now. It's too late. I love you. I love you. You're okay. I could ditch one of my scalers, but like you're giving you. I think this is fine. What is a pie? Temporary +4/+4. Okay, that sucks. Everyone gets attack. Well, I have no money. So I guess you can have some more. You know what, actually, with the existence of the turtle, with the turtle and his gifts that are melons, he gives us some beautiful fruit that is protective of our bodies. We are totally valid to be taking something such as a pie. It is the perfect synergy, one might say. Get sauced, what do? Something spicy, but it didn't matter. It did not matter. We are doing grandly. We have only 2 lives, but we have a full-on 7 wins. Does anyone want a pepper? I don't think anyone needs a pepper. Maybe they want one, but I'm not like the friendliest guy in town. That did nerf our stats a little bit. 2 people getting +1/+1. Is that worth it, or could I just like get a snake? Could I just like sneak a snake in here? Behind you? Man, you got a hella health going on in here. You're all great. You're giving 2 guys +1/+1. Maybe it's time for a snake. I have 2 lives in a dream, 2 lives in a dream. I'm gonna go for 2 lives in a dream, everybody. Back up. This is fine. I wish the turtle was leveled. I could give someone just an automatic melon, which is a little less funky because, you know, things that come from your friends, more fun than things that you bought at the store, you know. Gifts always have that special feeling of magic involved. Stop hitting me in the face, huh? Haha. Ooh, they've got Dream Squad going on. They got 3 guys on their team committed to scaling. They had a Wishcast, they had the Octopus, and they had the T-Rex. I don't even remember what the first 2 guys on their team were, but I hope they're like something amazing, otherwise why would you commit so much time and effort to scaling? You don't need to be leveled. The ant would be a fun idea. But not today, son. I didn't mean to click that second time, but it's fine. I don't think I wanted those things anyway. Even if I did, I didn't really, because the game declared it so. I trust my sticky fingers. My sticky fingers have never failed me thus far. Doesn't happen very often. A shot missed. Well, a shot fired at nothing. Is that really missed because you had no aim? If you were aiming at nothing and you hit nothing, that was a success in my book. Okay? You may think you're cool because anti-melons, but actually I have full-on cool melons still to exist. Saucy Saucy, 9 wins. 2 lives, we have a chance. A chance exists. Are we running the rainbow? No, we've got a little bit too much on the green and yellow spectrum. I'm sorry, Blue, you're just not strong enough for this universe. I could give a mushroom to the snake, with the sole purpose of preventing the snake from getting sniped before the game starts, and then it will be replaced by a turtle thing, obviously. But I think that's actually completely valid. Does anyone want a cucumber? In order for this to be better than what you have right now, you'd have to live another 4 turns, and I'm not a scientist. I'm not a mathematician. An onion! Ah, snake and onion is the jams, I think. Onion makes you move back once. If I put someone else in the back, that would be sweet. Warthog? That's a strong man. Ew, gross. That was a lot of things that just happened. You can't make that many ticking sounds at once. You're gonna freak me out. Okay, they're doing what I was doing, except they didn't ditch it partway through, so I'm wondering if that's gonna be an issue, possibly? Almost some levels, though. We're gonna keep going, just in case the octopus stream comes alive. Oh, I should have chosen the turtle. Please don't kill me, I've got a wife and children. They're waiting for me back at home. This man doesn't even need what he's holding anymore, but there's something else to give him, I suppose. Ouch. Stop. I hate that. I hate that for us. I hate that for us. I like that for us. Don't kill my snake. It doesn't matter. It simply does not matter. Wow. Rainbow Weekly for the win. Wow. Pretty good. Pretty a fast one, honestly speaking. I wish that we had gotten more level 3s. I feel like, I don't know if I've ever had a team before that had level 3 across the board by the end of it. Ideally also to have won at that point. I got really close twice. And both times I was like 1 little tick of level. Candyland! God, I get this, I don't know, I just recently got this skin, but I just feel like I get it so rarely that it's still magical. Look how magical it is. There's like a seam line happening right now. That's not a seam line, that's like a little trickle of like icicles, you know, like sweet icing slipping down. Suspicious presidents, iconic herbs, smug pretenders. Suspicious pretenders? I've known a few pretenders in my life, mostly they were children, but something about you, grown adult with like a trench coat on, something about that seems oddly suspicious. We are chefs, we are in Candyland, we got the randomness that is matching hat with background, how can we possibly be defeated? We're like bakery masters. I don't remember what the word is for people who make baked sweets, but gosh darn aren't we doing that. Goodbye, and a pig. And a free roll, if you insist, more fish. Okay. We have some cool leveling systems happening. We have a lot of stats. I have purchased almost exclusively guys with stats. Your moth can do nothing against guy with stats. The rest of your team, however, can also do nothing because they're already dead. Maybe you should have checked on that before you entered battle. Maybe do a quick drop by the Pokemon Center before you like came in here. It's kind of honestly really abusive to your animals, so just to come in here without getting them doctor checked like between every round. I for one am feeding them a lot of candy, so they're super sugar high. And I think it's all the better for that. Give the 2 leftmost pets +1/+1. I was thinking jellyfish, because look how many like half levels we have. You know what? No, a dromedary. I never won a dromedary. He's got 2 attack and 4 health, so I think that's decent anti-moth technology. They don't even have one. His anti-moth technology was so strong that the enemy wasn't even willing to run one. That's how you know it's effective. Proof right there. The science has taken effect. We could level, but it's not the turn yet, so we shan't. Ooh, but there is you. Okay, we shall once to do this. I do like a toad. 2 times per battle. Have you been nerfed? It sounds like slightly nerfed. 4 times per battle, 6 times per battle. Or has it been buffed? Did you used to work only once for the first level? I think that's maybe how that worked. I would like you. I would like everyone else to get on my face. You're gonna come next time, so have an apple. The dromedary does not need to be here. I honestly could have sold it for the toad, but I wasn't thinking hard enough. Will you boost them even if they're frozen? They will! Okay, I lied. I was thinking very hard. I actually wanted more stats for the units I was gonna buy. Everyone applaud, I'm a genius. Big hats, big hats. 3. Gorgeous. Yes. Goodbye. Yes. You give me cheap food. Is that mathematically beneficial to do this cucumber strat? And now I sell you. And I will keep both of these, and I will get one of them back, but first a melon. And we'll give this to you. This is pretty. Pretty stupid. Wow. No, that wasn't me. I didn't say that. I was taken over by the god of comedy. I would never say that was pretty stupid of my own decisions. That wouldn't be very confidence-full of me. And if I don't have confidence, then what am I? Just like a person doing things in the world? That seems kind of jank and boring, doesn't it? You guys could have died a little harder. And like, I don't want to like pressure you or anything, but you definitely could have died a little harder. Hello? And you can have some health. Especially because it's pretty cheap. Which is lucky because I have only $5 to my name. I do not have a job. I would like this. Even more than I would like that, I would like a pill. Please pill me. Pill me, son. Pill me. I love the eel. I will not do it again because we did it last time and that's boraz. That is borang. Please give me a pill. Next time for sure. But who am I going to sell to put the pill on the team? What a dumb thing for me to request. Well, honestly, the giraffe. I'm doing the thing I was doing last time. We got 2 scalers in the early game. This is a scaly. It's got scaling food. It's got scaling animals. It's a scaly team. I'm lacking a single actual reptilian scale, but it is still quite the scaly team. Wait, no, a toad does not have scales, you silly. Does a turtle? I don't think anything on a turtle is considered a scale. Have some health. I give up, but if I roll and get a pill, I'll cry. Luckily we did not, so tears, you will remain for tomorrow. Next time I get sad, it will be a real waterfall at that point. And more of this. We're doing pretty decently, I would say. I mean, look at this bird. You know what? She's probably not taking any damage on the first hit. The second hit, that's fine. It's fine if she's not taking damage, because she can still get a trigger on the second hit, as if nothing ever happened. That doesn't matter. Well, it mattered a little bit, because I would have liked a little bit more weakness, actually. Thank God I lived. Thank God you didn't live, and I still lost. I cry myself to sleep. Come back in with the comeback story. I like a worm. Stock 1, 2 gold apple. People be saying the post-buff worm situation is not great. I think it's a jam. I love it. I don't know what people be saying. I could replace you with you. You know what? You have no stats. I'll do this. 1 turn of like super good statage. A chili? You know what? Should I replace the turtle with a chili? No, the turtle is great though, but the chili is cool, but the turtle is great though. Greatness is what we're looking for today. End turn. Can't you just do your thing on death? Because if you would be willing to die for it, I would have a plan for you. It's called Get a Hippo. You know what? In fact, I shall. We're still gonna do this. However, tomorrow the turtle dies. The turtle, you can see it sweating there. The game knows what's up. The name knows when to make somebody cry, because soon I shall. So they have to have a practice cry, otherwise it's gonna be real awkward when the tears don't come out right when I do it. Honestly, it's kind of surprising to me that the dragonfly has literally 0 stats, but it's probably fine. It is cool. It is coolio. Nay! No. This is not what I planned. This is not what I asked for.